It was a time capsule that was buried in the school's playground 50 years ago. At that time, first grade children wrote small messages about their future and kept them in that box. When it was opened many years later, the principal distributed the old letters among the new students. But Tommy's letter was completely different from everyone else's. Not a single word was written there. Only rows of long numbers. Tommy couldn't understand anything. What was the meaning of these? So he took the letter to his father, Lance. Lance was a physics professor, and his mind was very sharp at understanding numbers and patterns. He started looking at it very carefully. He wrote all the numbers on a whiteboard, but couldn't understand anything. He divided the numbers, added them, turned them around, and arranged them in various ways, but nothing matched. Suddenly, something clicked in his mind. These were actually dates. He immediately searched on the internet, and looking at the results, he was completely stunned. That was the date of the horrific attack of September 11th, and the number next to it was the number of people who died in that incident. But the most terrifying thing was that this letter was written in 1959, when no one could have even imagined such an event. Lance's heart started pounding. He started matching the rest of the prophecies. One after another, everything started to match with major disasters. The dates, locations, and the number of casualties, everything was an exact match. It felt as if someone had already seen the future. One thing became clear from this. The child who wrote these numbers knew something about the future. However, some numbers had not yet matched any event. Perhaps they would happen in the future. Lance then started searching for old records. He tracked down a teacher from that era and asked which child had written the letter. But since 50 years had passed, no one had any information. Now, only one question kept spinning in his mind. Would the next prophecy also come true? He spent the whole day watching the news, but nothing happened. Towards the evening, it suddenly started raining heavily. The roads were blocked, and a terrible traffic jam built up everywhere. Amidst this chaos, his eyes suddenly fell on the car's GPS. The coordinates showing on the screen were the exact same numbers written on the last line of that letter. Instantly, his entire body shuddered. This meant it was clear the next disaster was about to happen right here. He immediately got out of the car, went to a police officer, and asked, "Why is the traffic blocked?"